if you're only talking to people who you agree with, then politics is always going to disappoint you. Politics will always disappoint you. You think about some of the issues we've worked on over the last couple of years. I think the college Republicans here would say that I was a pretty liberal president, right? But if you read the Huffington Post, you'd think I was, some right-wing tool of, Wall Street, right? Both things can't be true. But I think that what it has to do with is the sense of, we have a position and we can't compromise on it. And so one of the challenges of this generation is, I think, to understand that the nature of our democracy and the nature of our politics is to marry principle to a political process that means you don't get 100% of what you want. You don't get it if you're in the majority. You don't get it if you're in the minority. And you can be honorable in politics, understanding that you're not going to get 100% of what you want. And that's been our history. I mean, you think about our greatest presidents. I mean, Abraham Lincoln. Here's a guy who didn't believe in slavery, but his first priority was keeping the Union. And I've got the Emancipation Proclamation hanging up in my office. And if you read through it, turns out that most of the document is those states and areas where the emancipation doesn't apply because those folks are allied with the Union, so they can keep their slaves. Think about that. That's the Emancipation Proclamation, right? So here you've got a wartime president who's making a compromise around probably the greatest moral issue that the country ever faced, because he understood that right now my job is to win the war and to to maintain the Union. Well, can you imagine how sort of the Huffington Post would have reported on that? Right? I mean, it would have been blistering, right? I mean, think about it. Lincoln sells out slaves, right? There'd be protests, and we're going to run a third-party guy. And so I think as you guys talk to your friends about getting involved civically, don't set up a situation where you're guaranteed to be disappointed. That's part of the process of growing up. Right? We all, and that doesn't mean you're not principled. It doesn't mean that you're not focused on driving on a particular position or a particular issue. It means that you're sort of pushing the boulder up the hill, and you get it a certain way, and then other people are pushing. Sometimes it's going to slip back. Right?